What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I want to give you a major warning. An economic collapse is going to happen in 2023. We are getting so many different updates. Now we may see inflation come down, but this does not mean we will not experience an economic collapse. This is a major problem. Now, why are we seeing this economic collapse? Well, let's talk about some of the issues that we are currently facing. First, crypto is selling off. We saw FTX go bankrupt just this week, and on top of that, we are now getting reports that more than $1 billion in client funds are missing. This is a huge concern. This is major because if money is missing from the consumer and they are relying on that money to buy food, pay for their rent, their mortgage, their car payment, utility bills, all those things, guess what? They now can't do that. We also know the housing market is collapsing. Experts are saying that cities like Boise, Nashville, even Seattle will have declines of more than 20% this coming year. More than 20%. Guess what? What we know is when the American people who own homes, right, homeowners, when they have a home and the home is going up in value, they feel more secure. They're more willing to spend. But the same goes in reverse. When your home's value is coming down, you don't have as much equity, you tend to spend less money. But at the same time, you also don't save as much, you don't pay off as much debt. That's a major concern, especially if we see 20% declines this next year alone. And on top of that, if people are buying a home now at the height of the market, when we know it's coming down, you better be sure that you can hold on to that home for the next 5 to 10 years just to see it come back up, because it might not, right? We also know there's a food shortage. Huge concern. This, and again, I've been given this warning for the past few months. Stock up on food, right? The affordable food is becoming less and less available. Consumers are going to the store to get top ramen and macaroni and cheese and tortillas and cheese and beans and rice, right? Very simple foods, the staples. But what's causing the shortage is all consumers are going there to buy the less expensive product, right? The things for 99 cents, for $1.49. That's what everybody wants. The problem is everybody wants those. They go buy them, and when more people come back to the store, they're gone. They're absolutely gone. But I want to show you this. Look at this. My friends over at Riverside Homestead Life just did a video yesterday. Okay, 25 foods you should buy before hyperinflation hits. I highly recommend you go and watch this video. It's a great video. You need to go check it out. Now, let's get back to what other worries we have. Well, here's one we're still discussing. And I know right now it's November 12th. This is 4 days after the event, but we should have had an answer as to who was going to control Congress, right? We should have had this answer, but we haven't. Right now we know Congress is potentially going to be split. It's most likely going to be a Republican House and a Democratic Senate. Well, that's going to create an issue, because let's say we are in an economic crisis and Democrats want to spend, and Republicans say, no, we need to pay off our deficit. That's what we need to do. We need to cut taxes on corporations to provide jobs and provide stability to the working Americans, right? Well, that's a major issue because, we cannot pass legislation if one party says, no, spend, and the next party says, no, we need to save. How do we get anywhere? We don't. That's another major crisis. Now, I want to touch on something that I saw just this morning. Now, I contemplated with doing the video that I did this morning or talking about the major warning. And this next email that I got, this is a huge concern. This is very concerning to me. Okay? Now, One person asked, why is FTX going bankrupt a big deal for people that have never used them? Well, here's why. Listen to this message I got earlier today. And if you have heard anything like this, if you yourself have received a message or this same experience happened to you, let me know down in the comment section below. This person says, Adam, have you heard this happening to anybody else? I'm just worried. I have a credit card with crypto.com, and when I went to go and use it today, it was declined for the very first time. I then tried to use it again later at a different store. Guess what? Declined again. I asked my fiance if he can pay for it, and he tried his crypto.com credit card as well. Guess what? His was declined as well. Why is this happening when we have always paid our cards and we are not even close to our maximum balance of $25,000? Well, I did a little bit of digging and I talked to people that are far more experienced in crypto than I am, and they all said the exact same thing. This is happening because everybody is worried about what will happen with crypto after FTX went bankrupt. Another person said, nobody knows which company is going to go bankrupt next. That blew my mind. What do you mean? Nobody knows which company is going to go bankrupt next. Well, what he said was, this is the exact same thing that happened during the dot-com bubble, that companies were going to flourish, others were going to completely go bankrupt, some were just going to drop off, their founders would take the money and run, right? We don't know which company is going to go bankrupt next. Think about that. We don't. Nobody, even, I was watching something on TikTok with Kevin O'Leary was saying how he didn't expect FTX would go bankrupt. He was telling people last year, FTX is the one company you can be certain your money is safe. No, it's not. And another person told me today, many worry that these companies, that as these companies go bankrupt, then the value of these accounts will be lost and consumers won't be able to pay down or off their balances. Think about that. Think about that for a second. If you are like many people, my age, right, that have got into investing in the past, say 15 years, 10 years really, then all you know is everything's going up. You don't know when things go down. I remember buying a house in 2006, right before the crash. And then I had to hold on to the plan was to buy the house and flip it, right? Flip it within the next year. It took longer to flip. It couldn't get the products. It took longer to fix it, right? Then the market started going down, and then I was underwater, so I decided, let's rent it out. Let's rent this out for the next couple of years. We did that. Everything was fine, then sold the property, and then ended up buying it back after the market came back down again. But again, and I say this all the time, don't listen to just everybody on YouTube. Don't listen to people on TikTok. Don't listen to somebody that's just throwing the some links out there. Say, oh yeah, go and do this. Go invest in this company, and you need to buy this. Use my link, right? And you need to buy this, right? Put up all your life savings. No, don't do that, right? Do not do that. And I say this because I've talked to many people that put thousands of dollars into crypto, and the issue is they need that money to pay their bills, but they're gambling with it. Not investing, they are gambling with it by putting that money into crypto, hoping it's going to go up. They're going to ride this little wave, but it doesn't always happen. That's my worry, and this is part of my warning is we don't know what's going to happen. My expectation is inflation is going to come down, but it's going to go back up before it eventually comes back down. My expectation, based off of all my research, because I'm so smart, is the housing market's going to crash. Yeah, I'm not that smart, right? But the writing's on the wall. We see it. Here's what I can tell you. Not everybody is going to do their own research. I highly recommend and I encourage you to do your own research. Fact check the things I say. Do it, right? Go for it. Now, I'm not here to give you just the best news, and I'm not going to tell you any of the warning signs and shortages and issues we may see. And I know the videos that I do that aren't the best, news and uplifting, they don't get the most views, and I'm fine with that. And the reason I'm fine with that is because I'm helping. I'm not here trying to hurt you. I'm not here to try to gain anything from it. I'm just trying to help you, because again, the reason I do these videos is so that it's part of my research every single day, so that I know what companies to invest in. The research that I did for this video, I guarantee you, I'll be making some money come Monday and Tuesday. I guarantee I will be making some money Monday and Tuesday. Now again, I'm not going to share what I'm going to be trading on, because again, I'm no financial advisor. I don't want what I pick, if it's a loser and it doesn't work, I don't want to have that reflect somebody's life and they can't pay their rent, their car payment, their utility bill, or put food on the table, right? So be prepared. If you are seeing, and again, let me know if anybody has seen this, where you try and use your crypto credit card and it doesn't work, it's declined. Let me know down in the comment section below. I'm curious, because I don't have a crypto credit card. But a lot of people are saying that is something that they're very concerned with. Some have heard that this is happening. So again, just be ready. The last thing I can tell you, if you have no money, you cannot prepare with buying food, with keeping money out of the bank. Keep it in your sock drawer. Keep it in a safe. Put it under your mattress, right? Stick it in the freezer. I don't care where you put it. Just make sure it's somewhere safe that you can just go and grab it if you need it. Because guess what? And somebody pointed this out to me just this morning. If we know individuals are investing into crypto, right? But guess what? Chances are larger institutions are. Banks are investing into crypto as well, because as crypto falls and people are buying the dip, guess what? They may be able to ride it up and make a boatload of money. That's great, but what if it actually crashes? What if the bank that's buying into crypto, right? What if these financial institutions are buying crypto, but not really telling us? Then what? Again, it's a major concern. But that is what we know at this time. That is my warning to you. There will be an economic collapse at some point. It's gonna happen in 2023. It could be everything, which would be just catastrophic, or it could be a small little section of the market, which would be much better. But we'll find out together. I will be here. I will fill you in on all the latest news and updates. Again, just want to thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.